St. John's and the Trojans. Blake Lichtenberg and the Titans looking for a statement win. He takes matters in his own hands, or, well, more in his own feet, finding a hole and rushing for 6 yards to give St. John's the lead in the first quarter. Defensive struggle most of the night. Lichtenberg has Maddie Swift right into the breadbasket. 6 more for the Titans. Makes it a 12-0 game. Later in the half, still 12-0. Lichtenberg drops back, gets it to Swift, and it's an 18-0 lead. Trojans would get a field goal for the end of the half. They would make it close in the fourth quarter, but St. John's, they get the 18-10 victory. Titans finish up the season against Clayton next week. St. John's with momentum going into the postseason.
All the guys are really excited. You know, we're rolling right now, which is great, and it's in a perfect time for the playoffs, and we're so hoping we can carry it through there.
Well, you know, it's great. All week we worked because we knew it was a good football team. They're an outstanding football team, and our seasons paralleled each other. So we knew that going into this, it was 2 good football teams that were going to collide, and fortunately we came out on top tonight.
We had a pretty good team calling that game. Brad Woznicki, Ned Bellner.
Entering tonight, these were 2 teams coming in here playing their best football at the right time. Findlay had won 3 in a row, while St. John's working on back-to-back wins. And for St. John's to come down here, get the job done on the road the way they did, says a lot about where this team is at right now.
They're playing great football. They are playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. And their game plan coming in tonight was to throw some confusion at Findlay's offense, and they did exactly that. You saw the defensive backfield, you know, doing just a great job making those confusions happen and really keeping a high-scoring offense grounded tonight.
Yeah, we have to continue to add to that defense for St. John's. The takeaway from Nico Cruz early on in this ball game, followed up by another takeaway by Quinn Staten that St. John's was able to turn into points. That set the tone for the rest of this game.
It did, and that's what really, you know, they couldn't get Ryan Montgomery going for Findlay, and when you have 2 picks early in a game like that, that plays on you. In this defense all night long, they kept pressure on him. He wasn't able to set his feet, and so he was having to make quick reads. He did make some good plays with his feet, but he just wasn't able to get in that groove all night long. In the defense for St. John's doing the part.
And a ton of credit goes to Blake Lichtenberg on the St. John's offensive side. The way he managed this game, both through the air and on the ground. You did see Tommy Gallagher went down early in this ball game, and Maddie Swift did step up with a couple of touchdown receptions. But Blake Lichtenberg, every time St. John's needed to move the chains, he found a way.
He found a way to move the chains, whether it was throwing the ball, running the ball, and we saw clock management come into play. You saw that senior leadership coming out, especially late in this game. But he took this game, and you could tell he took it personal, and he did a great job of bringing his teammates along offensively, utilizing the guys around him, and just controlling this game from start to finish.
Well, as track opponents, this is the final regular season meeting between Findlay and St. John's is headed home with their 3rd straight win.